Good morning, everyone. In this video lecture series, in overview of Internet of Things, I'm going to explain about the modified OSI model for the IoT or the message-to-message communication system. OSI is nothing but the open system interconnections. In the last video lecture series, I have explained about the examples of the IoT. Now, we have 7-layer generalized open system interconnection model under Internet Engineering Task Force 6-layer modified OSI model for the Internet of Things or the message to message communication with a conceptual framework. In the OSI layer, we have 7 layers, that is physical, data link, network, transport, session, presentation and the application. In the physical, it sends the data in from node to node, data link, frame to frame. In the network, it also uses the frames of data, it transmits the data from one place to another place. In the session wise, there is a transmission of data takes place. Likewise, it moves on. So, but in Internet Engineering Task Force will be having 6 layers: physical cum data link layer, data adaptation layer, network layer, transport layer, application support layer and the application layer, where the data is being gathered in the data adaptation and the physical cum data link layer, where data is being gathered and also the various processes being enriched over there. Then the data is being sent into streams by using streams. The data is being sent in the network and the transport layer. And in the application support and the application layer, the data is being first analyzed, then organized, then acquired, managed, and the finally the data is being collected by all those processes. This is called as the IoT applications and the services, where Internet Engineering Task Force modified has 6 OSI layers. First one is data communicate at the source end from the application end. That is application end to the device end. Application end is nothing but layer 6. Device end is nothing but the layer 1. Stack means data part plus protocol header bits of words which transfer at one go, where the data stack creates by the processes attend between layers from the top layer 6 to the bottom functional layer 1 for the communication. Then data transmit from the device end from application server or process end, and data stack communicate between the physical layers at the source and the destination ends. Then data stack receives at the device end from the layer 1 onto one application server or the process end. Data stack processes during the communication between the physical layer and the application layer. Data interchange in street light. We will see an example here. In the layer 1, smart sensing and data link circuit with each street light for transfer the sensed data to the layer 2. This is the process in layer 1. In layer 2, the group controller controls a group of street lights as per the program commands from the central station. In the layer 2, data adaptation, which adds the group controller receives the data of each group through the Bluetooth or the Zigbee, then aggregates and compacts the data for communication to the internet. Then in layer 3, network stream on the internet to the next layer, that is network, that is the data is being sent in the form of streams. Then transport, in the layer 4, transport layer for device identity management, identity the register and the data routing to the next layer. In layer 5, application support is done, that is application support by data managing, acquiring, organizing and analyzing the various forms of data. In layer 6, application, a remotely stored service program which issues the commands or programs where the firmware of the service controls it. Then the service controllers switch it on off, monitor each group of street lights in the whole of the city. Thank you.